When we were younger, our moms would give us advice on women. Maybe when we turned maybe 10, 11, 12, hey, make sure you give her compliments, get her flowers, make her feel good. Here's the thing, our moms aren't wrong. That does work. But the biggest disconnect that women, not just moms, women have is there's two phases in a relationship. There's the attraction phase and then the actual relationship. And what gets women attracted to men in this phase right here, in the early stages, the stuff that men do in a relationship tends to repel. Ever had a girl say, you're a great guy and all, but you're a really nice guy, but that's what happens to so many men in their early stages of life, that high school, maybe that college. They just don't understand why the nice guy stuff doesn't work. So then they find guys like me and I turn them out. But anyway, before we start today's video topic, make sure you are subscribed to the best and fastest growing men's community online.
1 to 3 matches a month, and then now I'd get like 3 to 5 matches a day, which is freaking crazy, man.
I just want to say like thanks for like all your advice and info, because as of lately, like it's honestly completely changed the game for me.
Really?
Like a lot of stuff, yeah.
And those were just a few testimonials. There's so much more I can show you, but I would love for you to join this Monday. We have a group call going over our approaches, our wins, our losses from the weekend. And I would love for you to come on and join so you can talk about your experiences and grow with the community. Link for that is in the description down below. But let's get into today's video topic, why our moms tend to lead us astray. So back to what I was saying earlier, when we're younger, our moms give us advice that's usually safe, right? Go to school, get a degree, go get an entry-level job, and just climb that corporate ladder. But guys, as you know, our moms just want what's best for us. They want to give us safe advice. And the whole, hey, make sure you buy her flowers and walk her back to her house and all these great things. These are great, but these are things that you do when the girl is already yours. You see, the attraction phase is when you're trying to do this. You're trying to raise this woman's attraction to you through your actions. And if she believes that she's already won you over, oh, this guy texts me good morning every day, he sends me money for lunch, he calls me after work every day, those types of guys usually get pushed to, he's nice but not interested, or he makes a great friend. And it's such a cold world that attraction is like this. Guys, when I was younger, that was me. I was constantly being put in the friend zone, constantly being told I'm a great guy, and I was wondering, I was looking around at the guys on campus who got the most girls, the party promoters, the athletes, and the very charismatic, funny guys. And here's what happens. When you have options, it makes you care less. When you have little to no options, it makes you care more. And what happens with these nice guys, they find a girl they like, they latch on, and their mindset is, this has to work. But when you have multiple options, you're kind of like, oh, holy shit, I don't know who to give attention to today. Is it Becca? Is it Jessica? You don't even know. And that's what creates abundance for men. And when men don't have abundance, what happens, in my personal opinion, is they just get super attached to an outcome. When you have abundance, you're not attached to an outcome. You understand what I'm saying? So back to the whole mom thing, they don't want to tell you the truth because the truth is nasty. The truth is so nasty because what they should be telling their sons is, look, honey, this girl, give her a little bit of attention and then pull some away. Give her a bit more, then pull some away. Maybe have her call you one day, or have her text you one day, or have her come up to you during recess or college break and go, hey, like, how have you been? That's the real game. The real game is giving her enough to where she, okay, does this guy like me? But not so much to where she's like, okay, this guy likes me. That's the real game. But how many moms will actually give that advice to their sons? Probably none of them. That's just the reality. Because why do girls flock to guys with the most options? The players on the campus, the promoters on the campus, why are they spoiled for choice? But the guys walking around campus with flowers in their hands and gifts for the girls they're talking to aren't. Why don't they have any options? It's a cold world, I'm sorry, right? So the reason why our moms will never tell us that is because they just don't want to expose the nature. That's why when guys find out about this stuff, they go into a dark place for a little bit. They're like, wait a minute, you're telling me all the things I learned from Disney movies and my mom was a lie? It's like finding out Santa Claus isn't real. That's why the RP rage is so strong with some guys, and they're still in the rage. Because once they find out the raw reality of female nature, they lose it. They're like, wait, I lost every single girl I've ever been attracted to from listening to my mom? Listen, guys, your mom is right about how to treat women once you have them. I'm sorry. Once you have them, you being in communication with them, you giving them validation is so important, okay? But in the early stages of attraction, doing too much will get you put in the friend zone. Doing too much will get you the whole, hey, you're a great guy and all, but. And we've all gotten those texts at some point in our lives, right? So the uncomfortable truth is this. In the attraction phase, you have to be somewhat of a mystery. If she knows she's got you by the balls, her attraction can dwindle. If she thinks, do I got him? I don't know. That's when you got her. When you're able to make her think, damn, is this guy into me? I don't know. That's when you have her. But when she knows she's got you, that's when her attraction starts to go down. Then guys start triple texting, triple calling, and then they go for the worst part is asking for why. Why did you leave me? Right? They get to that part of their life. Right? So our moms were trying to give us the best advice possible. They just don't want to give you the advice that makes you take a risk. Because guys, listen, you may take this video, this information, and try to use it, and it may not work for you. But a proven method is the whole gentleman stuff, but that's for long term. And guys, let's be real. Women don't want you to know this information. How often do you see a girl on YouTube giving real honest game? And if a girl does give real honest game, the girls in the comment section are saying, this is so stupid, this is so dumb. It's just the raw reality of the truth. So understand that your mom is going to give you advice that's more for long term. Moms don't give you advice for the short term. If you want short-term game, talk to a guy in your city that's getting all the girls. Talk to him, because obviously what he's doing is working. If you want long-term game, talk to a guy in a relationship. That's how you decipher your advice. Because what got the girl in the beginning was sometimes dark and twisted. Sometimes it is, boys, and you know that because you probably know a guy or two who's a player. But the phase of keeping the relationship going, that is a different skill in itself. So understand this. This is the whole moral of the video. Attraction phase is one thing. Keeping it around is another. The attraction phase, your mom will not give you the proper advice. She will probably steer you astray. You'll get the text, you're a great guy and all, but, or I think we're better off as friends. But for the long term, yeah, then talk to your mother. But if you're just trying to be a guy to date casually, she's the worst person to talk to. You guys have a wonderful day now. Peace.